There are moments in life that feels like standing in the middle of a crowd and feel unseen. Moments when you lie in bed with your eyes open but your soul is shut. Where your body is moving but your spirit is numb. Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, is this really all my life will ever be? Brother, son of the soil, did you just lose your job? Did your relationship end when you needed love the most? Did you graduate and still can't find your breakthrough? Are you married but feel more alone than ever? Are you searching for peace in your business, in your career, your calling, but nothing is working? Or maybe you are fighting battles that no one can see. Maybe you are smiling in public but dying in private. Let me speak to your pain. Hello, I'm Leonard Akathingo, a husband, a father, author, and mental health activist. I'm the founder of Popia Assistant Foundation and the creator of Popia Mobile App. I'm a proud Namibian, an African in the diaspora, and a 2025 Mandela Washington Fellow in Civic Leadership, speaking to you from the beautiful University of Maryland, Baltimore County. This is Soul Talk. Brothers, let me take you back, not to motivation, but to biblical truth. Let's talk about Moses, a born Hebrew raised in Pharaoh's palace, a man with greatness in his bone. But after killing a man, he ran. For 40 years, he disappeared into the wilderness. Then one day, God met him through a burning bush, but didn't disqualify him. He was just preparing him for 40 years. For 40 years of silence, that wasn't a punishment, it was preparation. Let me tell you about Joseph. His own brothers betrayed him. They sold him in slavery. He was lied on, imprisoned, forgotten, but because he didn't give up, but his gift made room for him, and he became the governor of Egypt. What was meant for the evil, God turned for good. That is Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. And then there's David, the one we call a man after God's own heart. Yes, he committed adultery. Yes, he arranged a murder. But when he was broken, he prayed, create in me a clean heart, O God, as per Psalms 51 verse 10. And God restored him because God doesn't cancel people. He redeems them. Now let me explain two names you may never heard. Please bear with me. There was a gentleman called Paul. Before he became the Apostle Paul, he was Saul, a persecutor of Christians. He didn't just hate them, he hunted them. But on the road to Damascus, Jesus stopped him in his trek. A blinding light, a voice from the heaven, and in that moment, Saul became Paul, one of the greatest writer and missionary in history. God used a man with a violent past to write letters of peace, love, and salvation. And then there was Peter. Peter was Jesus' close friend. But in his darkest hour, Peter denied knowing him 3 times. He was afraid, ashamed, and broken. But Jesus didn't throw him away. Instead, he said, upon this rock, I will build my church. Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. Peter became a bold preacher, leading thousands to Christ. So if you feel disqualified, misunderstood, forgotten, my brother, you are in good company. But let me not just speak Bible. Let me speak about Leonard. Yes, me. I was laughed at, mocked, criticized, misunderstood. I was labeled things that had deeper than silence. People look at me like I was nothing. But today, I speak to you from the other side of the world. not as a perfect man, no, but as one who found purpose in pain. I once battled severe depression. There were days I questioned if I was worthy of life. But God found me, lifted me, reshaped me, and oh God, if He can do it for me, He can do it for you. Let me remind you of Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who loves Him. And in Jeremiah 29, verse 11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Brothers, comparison is a thief of joy. Pretending to be okay is a thief of healing. God's timing is never too early and never too late. Now, I want you, every brothers across the world watching me from wherever you are, I want you to repeat after me as I say this. Say it with boldness and courage and hope and believe. And I want you to repeat after me and you say, I am not my pain. I am not my past. I'm not what they say I was. I'm chosen. I'm worthy. I will rise. I will hold on. I will not give up. I will live to see the goodness of the Lord. Say that, believe in it. Brothers, if you need help, you are not alone. Take our free mental health and depression assessment at www.popia.org/healthymind. You will find tools, resources, and someone ready to talk and to walk with you. This is Leonard Akathingo reminding you, don't suffer in silence. Speak, heal, grow. Welcome to Soul Talk. Until next time, stay real, stay brave, and stay connected. Thank you very much.